Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here. Hopefully your favorite official content creator for the First Descendant. And today, what I'm going to teach you guys about is how you guys can build for the Void Vessel. Many of you guys have been asking me, what do I use with the Void Vessel runs? How do I do all the runs that I do? How do I do the speed runs and all that? Okay, I'm going to show you what I use for solo runs. Now keep in mind that team play might be a little bit different, okay? But I'll tell you what I use, what I do, and I'll show it all to you in this one video, and then of course I'll show you a demonstration of how I do it so that you guys can see it live in the feed. Okay, so let's get started. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get right into it. Oh, but before we do, if you guys haven't already, please do register me as your content creator. Link is in the video description. All right, if you registered me more than a month ago, keep in mind that you have to renew it every month. All right, it's free to do so. It'll really help me out, so hit that link. Thank you. All right. And all the builds that I use in this are also linked in the video description, so you might want to check that out. Let me remove my cam and let's go through this step by step. Okay, first and foremost, you are going to recognize this, if you don't already, as my 400% infiltration build. All right. I posted this video. You can see my handsome face right over there. Bunny 400% farming build. This is the exact same build you will see me using for the Void infiltration runs. For the Void Vessel runs, okay? Here is the build in question. Nothing much has changed. This is what I use. This is exactly what I have. Off you go, use it, all right? Electric Condense can be useful toward the end. This is because Electric Condense actually also further boosts your sprint speed by 20%. So you can actually use this to sprint a little faster, do a little extra burst damage, okay? So this is what I'm using. This is what I have. Now you should already be familiar with that build. If you are not, then I would highly recommend that you guys go and check out the build. All right, y'all know the video, it's linked in the description. Now for your actual weapon, you are going to use Voltia. Now I have built up Voltia with plenty of catalysts and stuff like that. I'm still working on finalizing the build. We're independently testing stuff in behind the scenes. However, for this, what we are going to do is roughly an 80-point build. I know there are some catalysts here already, but if you tally it up, it roughly comes to 80 points. Why? Because Voltia starts out with 2 cerulean catalysts, and the rest of the slots will be uncatalyzed. But if you actually put this exact build in, it will fit in just nice with 80 points. How do you get 80 points? Make sure you put an Energy Activator into your Voltia. Why is Voltia necessary for the Void Vessel runs? Okay, a lot of people ask, why is Voltia necessary? So many people have said Voltia sucks. Why are you worrying about what other people say? Worry about what I have to say, okay? Voltia is extremely important for your Void Vessel runs because if you take a look at the information, don't worry about the base stats right now, just worry about the unique ability. I've only got one upgrade in it. Thus far from the Battle Pass, but here's the thing. When you use Voltia, what it will do is that the attacks will release a chain current to nearby targets. Chain current deals additional damage to anti-void shields and RK barriers, which means it doesn't matter what kind of shield the enemy has, you'll be able to overcome it with Voltia. All right, and the bonus damage is 1,750% if you are hitting those barriers. All right, every 5 shots of this, every 5 ammo consumed, all right, it'll apply the damage to the void shields and chain to other targets. Okay, it will chain to 4 targets normally, but when attacking the shields, it automatically chains to 6 targets. So be aware of that. Okay. So this is why Voltia is so important, and it is why it is used in the Void Vessel runs. Now, once again, coming to the build for Voltia, it's a very basic setup. Rifling reinforcement, action and reaction, chill enhancement, expand weapon charge, better concentration. Last time I told you I was using better insight, but I dropped that for superconductivity charge instead. This worked out a lot better. Okay, and you'll be able to fit in all this with only the basic catalysts. Just make sure you at least put an Energy Activator in there, because otherwise, if you don't, this weapon's going to be utterly useless. Okay, so that is what I have in terms of my equipment. For my reactor, I am using a gold reactor. It is doable with a purple reactor, but I would really recommend getting a gold reactor. All you really need is electric skill boost on your gold reactor, and then make sure that you have an optimization condition that says beam rifle weapon group mounted. Mounted meaning held in your hands. You hold Voltia in your hands, you get the boost. That's all you need. The rest of the things are exactly the same as the 400% build video, which I showed you guys. Make sure you guys have the external components as well, and you're pretty much ready to go. So let's go and actually see how this functions in a Void Vessel run. I will show you how to do it completely solo, Please take note that group play follows the same system, except that you might want to touch the comms beacons in group play. All right. So let's go into hard mode Void Vessel. We'll set it as a private operation. I'm going to seek the areas for chests, but I'm also going to show you the fastest ways to get those chests. You don't have to hit every single secret because you only get to get 6 keys per run, and you use up 1 key at the end if you have to open up the box at the end to get the Keelan and fellow bit, right? So because of that, you do not want to spend all your keys in all the secret locations. That's not going to help you, okay? Choose the appropriate box for what you need as well. Now, let's get started and let's go through this together. Okay, right off the bat, you want to run using your second skill. Okay, build up plenty of charge. And then turn on your electricity. Now, you can skip the comms beacons if you are solo. Alright, assuming that you know what you're doing, you can skip them, because you'll always be able to get the final reward. Now, see these blue shields? These blue shields can be taken out with skill damage. So you don't even need to fire Voltia here if you don't want to. Okay, so I personally just run around. Let my Doggerino pick up most of the stuff. I use my grapple to dish out extra damage, because as you know, your lightning emission does damage based on how far you travel, and with the grapple you can travel a further distance faster. Okay, so that's all cleared. Your doggo will pick up stuff automatically. I don't really care too much about the loot, so I'm just gonna move on. All right, we'll take out this area. Now if you get into one of these, all right, the experimental material storage boxes are for your doggo parts. The genetic information is for the blueprints of crafting the doggo's food, and the special material boxes are for the doggo upgrade materials. All right, so I usually go for, right now I only go for genetic boxes as well as the special materials boxes. So once I have what I need, I move on. Okay, beam. You see how quickly that is? When you see this yellow shield, only firearm damage can get through it, but it is best done with Voltia, because there's no need to worry about it. Just turn on your Voltia and everything goes away. Alright? Problems all vanish. And that's exactly what you want. See? Just like that, problems vanish. Done. Problems vanish like that. Done. Okay? Very simple, very easy. Okie dokie day. Now that everything is settled... Oh, wait, sorry. There's one more little punk over there. Make sure you kill all the punks or else the next area won't spawn. There you go. Just keep using your Voltia whenever you see a shield, and the shields will go away. Okay, this is what we do. Very simple system. It works very well. Your Voltia outside of that will not deal as much damage. Alright, especially if you haven't fully built it up. But keep in mind that this is the non-fully built up version. I've built mine up so it can actually deal some damage, but just keep in mind that we're using just the basic setup. Alright, and the basic setup is all you need. All Voltia is here to do is help you crack the shields. Bunny is where the majority of your damage comes in, so we'll continue on with that. Alright, there's another secret room over there, which with the little ceiling entrance, but we're not going to go into that. Like I said, this is how I speedrun, this is how I do it fast. You can go into that if you really want to, but usually on runs where I don't encounter too many of the boxes I want in the first room, I just move on, because that way I can save up the keys for when I really do get those runs where I get a ton of boxes that I want to open. Like some runs, they have barely any experimental boxes. Okay, on those runs, then I use up all my keys. So I try not to waste too much time. Ultimately, my goal is to get to the end of the Void Vessel fast. And whether I open the box at the end or not is dependent on what I need. Right now, I don't even need to open the box at the end, so I just carry on. Almost went the wrong way. I was going to the console. Sorry. Wasted a bit of time there. Okay. My apologies for that. Okay, open this up. Up. Same system as you can see. Where you see a shield, just deal with it. Notice when I'm turning my skills on and off, a lot of people said, how do you survive without MP conservation? Because I don't turn my tap on like a faucet. Alright, I use the amount of water, in this case MP, that I actually need. Alright, you use up too much, you're gonna just end up not being effective in combat. Okay, touch the console, carry on. Oh, need a Voltia there, there we go. To the other side. MP collector will help you supplement a bit as well, so don't hesitate to use that. I know some people have said that it's been bugged or whatever, but it seems to work just fine for me. So, you know, if you do find that it's bugged, I mean, just message the devs, let them know, and hopefully they'll fix it. Okay, we're carrying on through here. Now, you can disable the traps by hitting the blue shield with either Voltia or your skills. Doesn't really matter. Okay, I like this little room here. Okay, now you see, ooh, experimental. Almost opened that. Experimental, don't want. Special material boxes, baby. That's what I want. Okay, for the doggo materials, of course. Now, destroy these traps so your allies can get through as well. We're going to ignore the comms beacons once again. You don't have to ignore them if you want them. They give you extra time with the boss so you can get the best reward, but again, we don't really need that here. With this build, it's unnecessary. So slide, Mission Impossible style. Okay, there we go. Bunny, everybody's slow compared to you. Alright, here we go. I usually disable my MP consumption because I'll regenerate fast anyway in the last room. Alright, once the enemy starts spawning, I just turn it back on and there you go. MP usually gets filled up. Kill off all the minions, and then as soon as the boss spawns, okay, I'm going to teach you the methodology. As soon as the boss spawns, turn electric condense on. This will help you run even faster than before. Just keep running circles around. Alright, if you get hit, doesn't matter. Okay, after that, do your little swing and the boss is done. Okay, first phase complete. You still got 1 minute and 40 seconds for the best reward. Okay, remember that you have to finish him off before with 2 minutes remaining on the clock. Use Voltia against the shield. Alright, even in its basic form, all you're going to need is 1 mag. Okay? Once that is clear, okay, you keep running around. This is where you use electric condense again. Why? During this phase, you have to not only take out the generator he creates, but also his skill-based shield. You can do that with electric condense and my 400% build. So there you go. This will prevent him from healing. Alright, you don't want him healing willy-nilly. Now, if you happen to see health drops and MP drops, you can feel free to grab them. And then you just pole dance around. Done. Okay? Simple. Turn off your speed of light again and just wait patiently. Okay? Once he starts spawning the minions, you start running around again. Okay? Turn on your electric condense once the first wave of minions is dead, because this will position it just for when he tries to run to this thing. Okay? You see how fast we took him out right there? Alright, he's almost dead, and there you go with 40 seconds still left on the clock. Alright, that is the entire Void Vessel cleared. Speed run done. Okay, you can open up the boxes if you want to. Let's take a look at mission results. That's about 7 minutes. So, assuming you ignore all the comms beacons, you're still going to get the best possible reward. Alright, it's going to take you about 7 minutes. You get your inversion particle rewards and everything. This is how I do the Void Vessel. This is how you guys have seen me do the Void Vessel on stream pretty much continuously. For team play, the only thing that I'm going to say is that when you're doing team play, you have to realize that a lot of people aren't good enough for this. So you might want to actually switch to a more strong bossing build, because the boss at the end is where most players have difficulty. If you find that the randoms are terrible and that they're not really delivering anything good for you, then just go with this and just go solo. It's so much easier solo, okay? I play teams to play with friends, but solo is the way because it's a lot easier. There you go. That's how you clear the Void Vessel. No fuss, no secret tricks. Everything is revealed to you guys. Again, if you need links to the video descriptions, to the stuff that I'm using, it's all in the video description. Please, please, please make sure to check out the 400% bunny farming build, because that's exactly what I'm using here. You'll notice that there's no difference between that video and what I showed you in the starting section. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to register me as your content creator if you haven't already. And now, before we go, I want to give a big thank you to all of our top channel members, to all of our top stream supporters this month. Now, the channel members, I'm still sorting it out. I will have it sorted out by the end of the week. Again, deepest apologies on that. I really want to thank our top channel members, but here is December's top supporter list. Our top tipper is CG Mayhem. Top tipper list includes Sir Tommy. Top super chatter is Lawbreaker. Top super chatter list includes George Tishon, D. Russ, Atomic John B. Top channel membership gifter is Arcane Silver right now, and the top channel membership gifter list includes Track Hoodie and Joe D. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Don't do anything weird while I'm gone, okay? Bye!